that's I don't know what we're trying to get away with there.
I don't know, but Rose was like, she was like, you three look like you're gonna do something. I think we were making fun of Joe. We
Probably.
could have been, um, but we were doing something that was at,
That's
Yankee
Boston.
Stadium.
yeah, it was Boston.
Yeah.
Because that I was there to my first interaction with Stephen Amell. Because if you know, I had an
Oh,
exhibitor
thank
badge. I
you.
wasn't there,
Yay.
and I forget why, but Rose took it. And we were all laughing for some reason. We could have been making fun of Joe, or we were posing like Ian. I think that's what you and I were doing.
That's
I'm not
probably it.
quite, not
We could have
quite.
been talking about St. Pierre's hair too.
Maybe, maybe it's quite possible. Quite possible. Sophia, do you have a question for Chris, or do we
Ryan
have?
says in handcuffs.
Uh, no, we didn't get that far.
No,
Maybe
that tells us
once.
more about Ryan.
The posing, yes.
Yes. All right. So Chris,
Yeah.
I want to get to this cover right here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Very inspired from the Crazies.
So so that cover, the directive from the editor on that was we couldn't give away too much, but we wanted Wolverine, and there was some kind of farm element.
Okay.
And there were three sketches sent, and I had just done a run of covers where there was a lot of real dynamic poses and a lot of action and a lot of stuff, and I sort of wanted to do more of a storytelling dynamic on this one, where it was sort of let the reader fill in the blank, like what just happened, what's he walking away from. Clearly he just went through something. There's blood everywhere, his shirt's ripped up, he's got bullet holes in the shirt. So that was it. And the idea of the pitchfork was actually from the editor. And because I was like, I just don't know which farm element. Maybe I'll put a tractor in the background or something. And they were like, how about a pitchfork? So it worked out perfect because I framed it, and it sort of just leads your eye and gives you everything that you need in that cover.
Dude, you nailed it. I
Thanks, man.
simply love that. Now, the next cover I'm going to bring up
Mm-hmm.
must have been a dream come true for you
I'm ready.
because you're a huge fan. Jar Jar Jeremy is also a fan.
Yes,
You know where I'm going with
I know
this.
what's coming. Yeah,
Boom, right there.
yeah. I could go on for hours about this cover.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
Let's
it's everything to me.
now. You and I both are comic book men alumni. You were on
Thank you.
Robert Gill. Hey, thank you, boss. Thank you. You were on Comic Book Man trying to sell a He-Man statue. Do you still
Yeah,
have that statue, or did you end up saying okay?
so
Um,
I had two of them.
oh, you did. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. Um, how did it feel for you to draw your favorite character?
S it's intimidating. Like there's two characters that really intimidate me. It's Spidey and it's Master of the Universe. Like it's that's those are the two. Um, I think for me, growing up with those characters and having them mean so much, I don't ever draw them the way that I grew up loving them.
Mhm.
So it's tough. So I have to really turn off the critic inside me and the fan inside me, and I just have to do the job. Otherwise, I don't think I'll ever hand in the piece because I'm never going to like it the way I like the stuff I grew up on.
Well,
Hmm.
dude, again, I mean, Jar Jar loves it.
Yeah,
Jeremy loves it.
Jeremy loves it.
I I think that
Jar Jar
Jar Jar
Jeremy.
Jeremy. I think
I need
that
that comic.
is
Been on an MOTU kick lately.
well. I'm sure we're gonna get to that in a minute. If Chris can autograph stuff and send stuff out, I'm sure he
Yeah,
has a PO box. Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a bit. That is friggin' amazing.
thank you.
The next comic, I could have went into the collection, got it, scanned it in, but I
Hmm.
didn't have time.
No worries.
Fire and Ice. I want to talk
Yeah,
about Fire and Ice. Both of us loved the movie growing up.
yeah.
Fantastic film. Sophia, have you ever seen the movie Fire and Ice?
Nope.
All right, we're gonna have to do a screening of that, get you some reactions. of the, just like we did Planet of the Apes. I definitely want to see you and your facial expressions of you watching some clips of this movie. What was it like working on that book? And let's talk about that, how you got involved in that, and
Hmm.
everything you went through to get that property.
Well, so Fire and Ice was I was 10 years old. I talked my mom into renting it from a place called Video Vix. I remember this very clearly. It had a Frazetta, obviously painted cover, and we rented the VHS cassette, took it home, and I fell in love with it for a number of reasons, um, which I won't ruin for Sophia.
No, we
And,
won't. We won't ruin for Sophia. Not at all.
and it was the perfect time in my life because I was 10. I was already heavily into Master of the Universe, and I just discovered Frazetta. So all that sword and sorcery stuff was everything, and it completely shaped my art sensibilities. It was everything. So when I heard that they were doing a cover, I reached out to Sarah, and I bought the print run.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way to get that cover was through me, and I just wanted to own it. It was just something that I never thought I'd have a chance to do anything Frazetta-esque. Luckily, I was able to do a Death Dealer and a Fire and Ice cover, but that's another one of those things though where it's never going to match what I grew up loving because no one's Frazetta, no one could ever be. But
Mm.
I just probably had a smile on my face the entire time I was drawing it.
Okay. All right. Now you mentioned another hero,
Yeah,
and I got to bring him up. Boom.
yeah.
Now, pardon the pun. This is just amazing, Sophia. What do you think?
I think that's badass.
Thank you.
I mean, I was going to use the Spider Boy cover, but we've
Hmm.
been seeing that so much since you've done it. A lot of conventions are using that Spider Boy cover for your appearance,
Yeah,
but I had to use this one. Dude, you nailed it again.
thank you.
Your first Spider Man gig, what did you, how did you feel when they said, all right, when Marvel contacted you, said, Chris, we want you to do Spider Man? We're
So
gonna get to your Sophia. Will get to your question in a second, Sammy. Let's let Chris answer this one question.
so Spidey's different for me for a number of reasons, but the Spider Boy cover that you mentioned was initially supposed to be an Amazing Spider Man cover. They never told us we were doing a Spider Boy cover, and then they went kind of radio silent after we handed it in, and then announced it as a Spider Boy one cover. Um, I was lucky enough to work on Blood Hunt in Amazing Spider Man and do some interiors. This is my second Amazing cover, but this is the first one that I thought I actually drew. You know me long enough, so it won't come across egotistical, I hope. But this is the first one I drew where it felt like I drew my Spider Man.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Perfect.
the first one where it felt like okay, yeah, I'm intimidated, I'm nervous, I'm not Ross Andrew, I'm not John Romita Jr., I'm not all these great artists that have worked on Spidey, but I think I draw an okay Spidey. So I'm just gonna go ahead and allow whatever comes out of my hand while I'm holding this pencil to happen. And I sent in six roughs for that cover, and thankfully they picked that one. I suggested that one, but I don't have final say, and I got lucky. They went for that one too.
All right. Awesome. All right, Sophia.
Yeet. Oh, yes. Sam, Chris, what comic would you? Why are you laughing? What comic would you love to have a run at?
Uh, Either Master of the Universe or Daredevil.
Ooh, okay, cool, cool.
I was thinking Moon Knight.
I wouldn't want to run on Moon Knight only because I don't think I could ever do it better than Sienkiewicz.
Really?
Yeah,
Chris's Spidey is amazing.
thank you.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, I would. I think you could. I think you could do because your passion for the character.
Yeah.
I think it would be a labor of love for you if you did it. Um, and I think you would knock it
Daredevil.
out of the park.
I,
Oh,
I've been
Sammy
I've
says
been
Daredevil.
asking for
I
Moon
got it.
Knight stuff. I did the one what if Moon Knight was a Herald of Galactus, and that was a lot of fun to draw. I don't know. It would depend on the script for Moon Knight because I would want to do something where it really went into like the voodoo aspect of it and sort of the mystical sort of side of it. Same thing with Doctor Strange. I would want to do something that really was like real mystical, really dark and moody.
Okay. All right, Sophia, do you have another comment?
Sam says, I want to see the art you do and buy it.
Well, good, because I'd like to sell it.
All right, before we get to Sophia's segment, Chris,
Yeah.
this picture, I saved it for some reason.
Okay.
What the hell are we doing?
That's Rhode Island.
I know it is. I know it is because the logo is right there on the bottom.
Yeah.
But what are we doing?
I don't know. I'm laughing. You're yelling. Somebody off camera must have done something to us.
For
That's
some reason,
2017.
what are we doing?
I don't know. I'm holding something. Am I signing something?
I don't know. This is in my archives, so that means I never ever want to get rid of it. There is a follow-up photo of us. Okay, there's a follow-up photo of us right here.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Now this, Sophia, this is funny. This one. Chris was also invited to Rose and my wedding, but Chris couldn't go because he too went to Colorado Springs Comic Con, so he couldn't come to the wedding, just like Joe and Ian. That's what he gave Rose and I for our wedding gift: a Green Lantern statue.
That's awesome.
And that's
that.
years before I ever drew Green Lantern professionally.
Oh.
Yes. So, but I don't know what we're doing in this photo, but it meant something to me, so I kept it in the archives.
Yeah, there's something
Chris,
going on there. I'm holding something and hiding
I
from the
need
camera.
Yes, I need you to explain to me. I don't care what the explanation is. You got 3 minutes to do it. Explain to Sophia and I what
Sam says
we are.
Chris is signing something.
Yes. But he's got a devilish grin on his face.
I
so
do.
Chris,
I do.
yes, you do. Look, you can see it. So Chris, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes to 3 minutes now. Explain to Sophia and I what you are doing in this photo. What we are doing in this photo.
I mean, if you really want me to be honest about it, I was writing a letter to try to convince you to stay with me and not marry Rose. I mean, that's what I was doing. I didn't want it to get out there, so that's why.
Well, that was
hiding
after
from
the
it.
wedding. No, that was after the wedding because that was in November. Rose and I got married in August.
Right,
So
and I was bashful about it because clearly you'd gone against my wishes, and I was just I was reluctant to give you that letter, but now it's out there.
I like that.
Okay. So.
Or just
Okay.
I was right. I was signing something.
Moon Knight would be something crazy.
Okay.
Rose is amazing. Yes, she is.
Rose is amazing.
Yes.
Rose is amazing.
I'll have to tell her that because she was like, "Oh, Chris is going to be on. That's awesome." Yeah.
Yeah.
I will have to tell her that. Hey, we gotta pay some bills in the Erica Legacy Foundation. If you, actually, Sophia, explain what the Erica Legacy Foundation is.
The Erica Legacy Foundation is a foundation that helps those in need that are suffering from mental depression. So if you know anyone or you are going through a hard time, reach out to the Erica Legacy Foundation and they will help you out.
It's now time for Quiz with Quimsel.
And Sophia on the beat, we turning heads, bringing heat to the street. Get ready now, it's our time to shine. Feel the rhythm, every move is divine. Feel the madness, it's a party in your soul. Feel the madness, let the good times roll. Feel the madness, come and join the ride.
All right, guys, I'm going to ask a question and you have to answer correctly. The question of today is, who were the original 3 American Idol judges?
Oh Jesus!
Simon Cowell. Is his name Randy?
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't Paula Abdul, was it?